There is something in After Effects that has a peculiar name, but it has a lot of functionality. It's called a solid, and it lives under the Layer menu, under New, and here it is, Solid. I'll go ahead and create one. And as you can see, we have a Solid Settings dialog box. But before we create one, let me talk about exactly what it is. It's simply a layer that has nothing on it. It's a black layer, or whatever color you make it, and you can do many things with it. You can add special effects to it, like rain or snow, fog, or whatever you want to do. You can use it as a transition that you build yourself. So in this case, I'm going to show you how we can fade into this scene here. You can even do things like lower thirds or whatever you want as far as text and other things. So I'm going to click Make Comp Size. So we have our solid here, and it will match the size of your comp. I'll click OK. And as you can see, we have a layer, and we can click on the solid, and we can move it around. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the solid layer here, and I'm going to hit the letter T on my keyboard to twirl open the opacity property of this solid. Currently, it's at 100%. I'm going to move my current time indicator back to frame 1. And what I'm going to do is click on this little stopwatch here. This will lock in that 100% opacity on the first keyframe, which is a little dot right here. I'll move over a little bit like so, and I'm going to add another keyframe. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply scrub just a little bit like so. This is the fastest way for me to do it. I usually go to 90 or something like that and go back to 100, and it will automatically add a keyframe for me. So from here to here, we have 100%. And then I'm going to go over here, and then I'm going to take this number, 100%, and I'm going to drop it all the way down by dragging to the left. So now it's on 0. Now look what happens. Black fades away. This is a custom transition that you can build by using a solid. Of course, you could do the opposite when you want to fade out. So you have it at 0, and then you add 100 and 100. Very cool. I can also take this, and like I said before, move it down like this by simply resizing it, put it down here, and we can have text down here, or whatever we need to do. I can also add special effects to this solid by going to the Effect menu. So you can go to Effect and choose the appropriate effect. For example, I can make it a simulation. So if I want particles to come out of the water, I can choose Particle Playground. And then what will happen is we're given a particle generator, and then we can move it where we want to, like so. And when we want to animate it, we can have particles, as you can see here, come out of the water. Of course, you have full control over this. You can change the color and everything later on, and you can make it look like water. But as you can see, when I go down to my layers here and I hide that, this is simply on a solid. It is not actually on my picture itself. So hopefully you can see the power of solids. They can really do quite a few things.